this? Okay. I'm just gonna make sure it's actually running pretty well. Now the first minute of streaming is kind of weird. Of course, I've never done it on a webcam before. And it didn't update this stupid shit. Fuck. Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna post it to my server. Here, should I post it in the Brony Musicians chat? Do you think that would go well? Yeah, let's post it there. I'll post it in the self-promo. I'll post it in your server too, Radiarc. How's that?
Sure.
And that means people get to see the Radiarc live. Yeah. I don't feel like posting it anywhere else because I don't think people care about it that much. I don't think a lot of the community likes me very much, Radiarc, for some reason. I don't know. I don't want to bother people. So we're just going to go with this. Okay. You ready?
Zephysonis says he cares.
Where? Oh. Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah, Zephysonis is a good guy.
He's a good guy.
The salutes to... Hey, we got a drink!
Oh yeah, we got a drink! Let's...
Yeah, it's freaking... whatever.
Here, wait. Let me, I gotta open up this. Okay.
Yeah,
yep.
This is where it is in real time because we look at it on the screen.
Okay,
I got poured yours yet?
No, I've been trying to configure this stupid thing.
Well,
you know, it's been like a half an hour process.
Who are you?
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Hell yeah, dude.
The toast.
Toast to music. Good music.
Good music. Mm.
Okay.
It still has a tinge of Malort.
Oh yeah. I guess I could point out that me and Radiarc had some Malort earlier. If you don't know what that shit is, it's a disgusting Chicago liquor, and I don't recommend it. Don't drink it. It's a bad liquor, and it tastes disgusting.
It tastes the way that sounds.
Here, this is what it looks like. Don't drink it. Okay. So we're gonna try to do some music because this is a prime opportunity to do something. I kind of got the this is Radiarc's webcam. We kind of got it set up stupid like. I don't know. I can't get this stupid thing set up right. And we got Radiarc on my MIDI keyboard. This is my MIDI keyboard, and up here I got a song that I started.
Oh, you do? You told me that you had this song.
I did have the song started, Radiarc, and it's a low powered.
You need to tell me.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. I got a song started.
Okay.
This is a song that I started. It's all piano.
I like the sound of this.
Yes, me too. Oh my god. I feel retarded. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Hold on. Frozen Luna. What does Frozen Luna say?
No, this is FL. This is FL radio.
Oh, of course this is FL. Oh my god, is that the real Radiarc? I should be guys so much, please don't ban. Zephysonis says salute.
Salute. Yeah, we're saluting him and he saluted us.
Where's APT? Who needs to be here?
Exploding Ponytoast said he was at university, so he won't be able to join us.
What's a faggot? I mean... It's so much fun to just say that. No, he's a really good guy.
No, he's my favorite person ever. He makes me not want to die.
So show me what you want to show me.
Okay, so-
I need to see it.
I'm actually not sure if. Okay, so it's gonna play over the my
Booty. Go ahead.
It's gonna play over my computer
Yes.
sound card and
Wait a minute, missing Woody. Now, actually,
no.
Hold on. Now, the Woody I think about is an old school orchestral, but Woody's also like a newer guy, also. But man, I miss that Woody. I wish he would come back, but he started making videos about motorcycles.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm actually serious.
So, back on topic.
Right.
We're going. Okay, this song.
Yeah, what's it about?
This is actually going to be on the EP that I
Islands
plan on
Only?
posting. No, we're not. We don't talk of that name. That's a name we do not talk of, Radiarc. This is a song that's going to be on my EP. It's a piano driven. It's like a slow piano driven. It has some strings.
Okay.
We're going to listen to it one time through, Radiarc. It's it's an early work in progress.
All right.
So we're just going to listen to it through.
Okay.
I'm sorry if it kind of duplicates the audio, but I don't know if I can control that.
Oh, he was talking about that Woody.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I actually. What key?
Can't remember. B flat minor.
B flat minor. Okay. It's weird because it's like. Okay.
That's all. That's all I have.
Okay. So.
I spent like maybe
All right.
2 weeks on this.
Okay, so what I would say first is you got a good start. I would say now with the string swells, are you using agitato for that?
Yeah, you know me too well, dude.
Well,
So
I was
let's bring it
just
up.
a hunch.
Yes, I got legato patches right here. I got oh sorry. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
agitato.
for the dynamic swells.
Yes, I have agitato
So are you
violins.
automating that?
I am, but
It
I
would-
have it. No. I have it key switched between. Excuse me. I have it key switched between. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna open up this.
Holy balls.
Tremolo string. No, not that one. Sorry. It's somewhere around. Fuck.
Like, are you using the dynamic bowings patch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I
it's-
got full. I got.
Okay, good.
Dynamic bowings. Yes.
Okay, so what you're gonna want to do with that is I would make the last note of each segment longer.
Okay. Wait. Let's open it up.
or I would switch to a different velocity, just to keep things evolving.
So I thought velocity didn't have an impact. I thought it was just
No,
mod wheel.
the samples themselves they're labeled according to intensity. So like piano fortissimo.
So if I did something like this,
No, actually, go to the patch itself.
okay, let's see here. Okay, well, I have the violins patch. I have a violist patch. I have a cello patch, but I don't. Yeah, just violin.
Yeah, so you see how it says very, very short, medium.
Yes.
But next to medium, it says piano to fortissimo.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, maybe mess with that and have like the last note be a different thing.
So wait, you're saying
So instead of PF, maybe PFF or FFF.
PFF. So piano to
just
fortissimo
like change it to be stronger.
for the last note, like this note right here, right?
Yeah, And the ending section, you should I would put a background element there, like a sustained cello or violin, or maybe viola if you're feeling like it. Nobody ever feels like
An element that plays like a melodic part, or like a
yes,
or just a harmonic part.
Either or, just something that's there to help fill the space, because I feel that at that point in the song, it should it's okay to start out with sparse elements, but after that point, you generally want to fill the space a little bit more, just to I guess just to help or create the image of the space that we're supposed to be paying attention to.
Okay, so we got let's see. You're playing the medium piano to forte patch. Excuse me. That's really good. Sounds really good. Very soundtrack-like. Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna bring up something. What you're playing kind of reminds me of the Metro 2033 soundtrack. There's a segment in Metro 2033 that you have to go to the outside.
Yeah.
And it kind of has like these short dynamic violin parts play.
Yeah.
And it sounded exactly like when you were playing.
You said B flat, right?
It's in B flat minor, yes.
Yeah. Well, that should be it.
Are you trying to play the chords that I performed, or?
Oh, I'm just
noodling.
improv.
Just noodling.
Yeah, just messing around.
Jerem Zilla says,
You've been my gem while programming for the last few weeks.
"Oh, that's always a good thing to hear.
Of course, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Makes me feel good. Thank you."
Like a positive chord.
Oh, that delicious major chord. Love it. Okay, let's make some repairs, Radiarc. You said we should.
Yeah.
We should of course a key switch this. So we're going to.
Well, I was mistaken.
So we got this.
Sure. I was thinking that maybe there's an off chance that you had Adagio loaded. Do you have anything outside of Adagio cellos?
Do
you have Adagio violins?
I just have agitato violins, but I have Adagio cellos that you bought for me.
I need to get you Adagio cello or
No.
Adagio violins.
Yeah,
I need to get you Adagio.
No, you don't have to do that.
Yes, I do, because you need them. They're good to have.
Oh man, I'm on the same the same level as C418. Can you believe that?
Who's that?
He's the guy who did the soundtrack for Minecraft.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, I'm not that good. I mean, he made a pretty damn good soundtrack. I mean, it's really atmospheric.
Was he the guy that? Obviously. Never mind. I was about to ask a dumb question.
No, it's okay. Dumb questions are always allowed. I made
Your music reminds me of G. Crow.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that.
That's not even a question. That's a statement.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Kind of makes me feel some things about that. Right. I'm getting so detracted. It's just
detracted.
Detractor. Trying to make this a productive stream. But yes, my goal is for the song is to be very atmospheric and very chill. It's actually the epilogue track of my EP that I'm working on. It's going to be a conclusive, very atmospheric, peaceful, It's gonna have like really no percussion aside from like maybe cymbals and here and there, but it's gonna have like no impactful percussion. It's just gonna be all very atmospheric and reflective. It won't be that long either, maybe I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes. But I just want to really conclude the album on a peaceful note, and I will make more posts about this. About the EP in the future, probably in the next few weeks or so, but this is a project I'm very passionate about, and it's really my main focus as of right now. So let's see, I'm gonna automate this F sharp to controls. Sorry, I got this. You know, there's like I have 2 monitors and. I can't. It's like really inconvenient when you're only working with 1 monitor because usually I have the piano roll in like my second monitor, and I have the my contact patches open in the first monitor, so it makes it really easy. Okay, so it's playing. It's gonna start off with like these medium piano to forte patches, and then. You said what did you recommend for this part? Like
so I thought you might have had adagio violin, so I would have said to make the last note longer, but since you can't do that, I might automate the hard to say. So like you could automate the velocity of the last one, and by that I mean like key switch it to a different velocity, but it might be easier to just forego that and just include another element.
So keep this all like one static dynamic patch and just like include another element like right here.
Right. Also, what you could do is include adagio cellos.
Okay.
VC cellos.
I believe am I on cellos right now?
Delisi.
Yeah, I know.
The fly. DeVisi cellos are pretty good.
Yeah.
I've actually moved on from ensemble to DeVisi because I feel like DeVisi is just that right amount where it's not too epic and it's not too intimate. It's just enough. That was G Pro's song.
Where?
Data.
Yeah, I remember that. But
I try to forget.
We'll talk about that later, Radiarc. Don't worry.
Can I drink more?
You'll be allowed to drink more in a few minutes when I stop being stupid. And
that's never gonna happen.
You know, I try to make this. Maybe I'm not really much of a streamer, but I just like having.
You're not. I mean, neither of us are. Look, I do have a Twitch.
Well, I don't have a Twitch. I have to use YouTube.
Well, I did, but then I ascended into the Twitch realm, and then I stopped.
That's evil.
No, I only streamed Hero Siege, and somehow.
And I remember you streaming music at one point. It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I did stream a little bit of
music. I learned a bit from that.
Oh.
Okay, you said we keep detracting from the central point of the stream, Radiarc. We gotta get good.
Oh, you used Sordino.
I'm using Sordino. Yeah, Sordino for this part.
He actually uses Sordino. No.
Are you telling me you don't use Sordino, Radiarc? Well,
actually, most of the time I don't.
Yeah, I don't really use it either.
I mean,
it's really soft. It's a soft type of goalie.
Sordino has a really particular. It's kind of like, it's kind of like when a guy walks up to you with a nasally voice, and you're like, oh, that's different. And Sordino it's different. It's got a different timbre compared to normal bowing.
Hey, Radiarc.
Yeah.
Why don't you play some stuff on the keyboard with the Sordino patch to get an idea?
Where is it?
Hold on. I have it muted because I'm stupid. Try now. Very soft. It's very soft.
Very, very thin.
man can play the piano pretty goddamn well. Even if it's just string patches.
Listen here, I just know some chords. Don't ask me to play anything too complex.
Why don't you play Fairies Air and Death Waltz?
I freaking no. Isn't that borderline Black MIDI?
That's pretty much Black MIDI. It's
no,
retarded.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh wow, I'm being so stupid right now. Why am I don't know. It's just the alcohol makes us really strange.
This is an empty bottle that well, one of us had it. I don't have
No, I had it. But I'm sorry if I'm like if I'm not like staying focused. I guess we're just having a good time. I just thought it'd be a good idea.
The thing is, I'm here for a convention.
Mr. Radiarc.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole thing was spur of the moment. Like,
yeah.
It's funny though, because I don't know if you know how spur of the moment it was. Because you mentioned that you were going to a convention.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm getting vacation days on I think October.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then I was like, yeah, sure. F it. Why not? I don't get to do anything cool. I want to go to another convention. I've been to BronyCon, but I want to go to another convention because I'm depressed. So, yeah, here I am. I freaking drove 8 hours up to dang Illinois, and here I am. Feels nice to not be driving. You see, it's kind of reminiscent of that BoJack episode. Because the whole time I was driving, I thought to myself, you know, in just a few hours, I'm going to be with a good friend of mine. We're going to be having fun, laughing, regurgitating the same memes as always, but in real life.
Yeah,
But I was like, you know, you're not there yet. And I was like, yeah, well, that makes me feel better.
Maybe.
Can I please?
Soon.
Just one.
Give me one sec.
Okay.
We are going to Ciderfest, guys.
Yeah.
Ciderfest is this weekend.
It's
in
1 hour
Milwaukee.
away.
I live 1 hour away from Milwaukee, so he's staying with me for just this night. Well, then we're going to stay with some friends of mine.
Yeah. What's the situation on Sunday?
Sunday, well, of course, I have to work on Monday, but you're welcome to sleep here until, like, overnight on Sunday.
Well, yeah.
Leave Monday morning.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, you just got to make sure it's, like, locked. We'll figure it out, don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll get it figured out. But, yeah.
That's just for later.
Okay, sorry. Someone asked, how long do you plan to stream? I
Um,
want to be productive, but I also want to have a good time. We're going to probably stream for maybe half an hour more, maybe half an hour to an hour.
Sure, why not? We should take questions though.
Yeah, guys.
I think that would be great.
Of course, we're always open to questions. Maybe our skill set isn't as polished as some other people's, but we do know a little bit about orchestral music production. So if you'd like to ask something, that we'd be more than happy to answer or give you like recommendations on libraries and stuff. And to that, we're gonna take a drink.
Oh, thank
yes.
goodness. Thought you'd never
You see,
say so.
It probably won't be for, I don't know, this will probably be the first and last time maybe Radiarc would be visiting me. But who knows?
Not the last.
Hopefully not the last.
Okay, look. If you die, yeah, the last.
Well, of course.
No, I'll make it to your funeral. But look, I'll be here again.
Yeah.
For some reason. One reason or another, I'll be here.
Yeah. We got a first question, by the way. I'm going to take a drink to this. This is really good whiskey, by the way.
Yeah, it is good. Oh! That is the best question you could possibly ask.
I know. How do I get good? How do we get good, Radiarc? How do we get good?
Actually, number one, you get good. Number two, you stay good. For real, though, experiment. Experiment and ask as many questions as you can. I can't tell you how invaluable that is to just ask questions, of course, to people you trust. Like, because if you just ask questions to random people, you're probably not going to get the best advice. But especially if you look up to someone and you, sorry, and you hear something that you like, just ask about it, and just ask a lot of questions and experiment a lot, and eventually you'll land on something good.
Absolutely. I really encourage experimenting because you never know what fits together. It's kind of a gamble in a sense, but you have fun with it. Maybe classical is your thing. Maybe you like using traditional orchestral instruments, but I like combining these strange patches. Like in my orchestral template, I have these Chinese instruments. I have in Erhu, I got, what is it, a gujang. I got all these strange instruments that you would never really expect from an orchestra. So it's experimenting around to see what fits together, and I think that's what really makes a unique sound out of you. And I think to get good is trying to find that your signature sound, like your unique timbre that people would always recognize you.
Yeah.
Like once you find that, you can really get good in a sense. Like you can really mesh well, like all these sounds and patches. You can mesh them well together.
Okay, so
sorry, yeah.
Well, this question's for me. So wait, butt out.
Oh, excuse me, princess.
What's my favorite song by Woody? Actually, let me tell you, it's been a hot minute since I've listened to anything by Woody. The last time I really, I met him at BronyCon 2013, and to be honest, I haven't been able to talk with him that much afterwards. But apparently you kind of sound like Mordecai from Regular Show.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that, dude.
It's the thing where you always sound different than how you think you sound. Like you sound different to other people than you sound to yourself. So I never would have.
Bastard.
I mean, you sound fine. I mean, I don't think you sound like that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just self-conscious because one time me and my friend Junior were doing a stream, and a friend of mine asked, "Are you the nasally one?" And I was
no!
Like, oh darn, that's a real bummer.
Okay, next. Well, we're actually getting some questions. Oh man,
I'm excited.
I'm excited, dude. This is really good. I like this. Okay.
Shadow Wolf asks, question 1. Coming from a learning violinist, how do you write a good song when you've never written one before? Question 2. What is your most favorite song ever?
Okay.
You take this.
Then you can have it.
Okay.
Coming from okay. How do you write a song when you've never written one before? This goes back to 2009 for me.
Dang.
When I was writing in MIDI, you do not need to learn music theory to make a good song.
Mm-hmm.
You're perfectly fine playing around with it. You can make a decent song, but you have to understand is that your first song isn't going to be your best song. It's certainly not going to be your best song, and it's certainly not going to be your last song if you keep going forward with it. To make a good song, follow some rules. Follow your key signature. If you know like the circle of fifths, you know your key signatures. You know how they work.
That's already above me. I'm not even kidding.
Okay. Radiarc doesn't really know much music theory, but
no, I don't know jack squat.
But generally, you can make a good melody by laying out a set of chords. Understand like that. Like for C major, you have a set of seven possible chords in the diatonic scale that don't touch on the accidentals or anything. Just play around with chords. I have the Erhu patch open.
I know you do.
Yeah. Play around with the chords. Read up on chord structures. and in like major and minor keys, and try to work a melody around that chord progression. Generally, you would probably stick to a melody that consists of notes in the chord with some passing tones scattered throughout. And as you get better, you will understand more about these passing tones and like non-chord tones that can really embellish your melody. So start out with a melody that consists of chord tones, read up on chords in a key signature, and construct it from there. And my favorite song ever is oh fuck, I don't really like questions like that because I can never pin a favorite song. My favorite song by Radiarc is Oblivious.
I'm going to drunkenly punch you. And it's probably going to hurt more than if I were to actually punch
don't
you.
do that. No, we need to be here, Radiarc.
Yeah, we need
now go ahead, you answer it.
My favorite song? Shoot, actually that would have to be divided into different categories because it's like, well, I've got songs that I enjoy listening to, like hype songs. I've got songs that I just like to sit down and feel to, like friggin' what was it by I believe the band was called Body Jar. Chorus is like, you're not the same, you've changed, blah blah blah. Old song that was featured on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. But like for I guess my favorite electronic like hype song is probably Brain Power. Chances are you've heard it before. Even if you don't think you've heard it, you definitely heard it before.
Probably.
And outside of that, man, shoot, it's really friggin' hard because there are just so many good songs out there. I can't pick one. I really can't pick one.
Yeah.
Because
it's tough.
I've tried making like custom CDs of all my favorite songs, and I can't decide on one. There are songs I like, but
it's tough, man.
Yeah,
I totally get that. Now Zephy Sonas asks a very interesting question.
Hit it up.
Here's something I've been tackling recently: stereo versus mono instruments. I feel like stereo sounds better, but when you have all your strings and instrument patches stereo, it really muddies your mix. And a follow-up to that, how do you make your mixes so crisp and clean?
Okay, well, I don't know if he's asking how do you make your mixes so crisp and clean.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's both of us.
Well,
it's hard to say.
You go for it first, and then I'll give my input.
I'll do my best. Okay, let's see. I personally like stereo instruments because mono instruments doesn't give you a whole lot of like width to deal with.
Yeah.
And the samples are just like kind of sterile. You can prevent muddiness by if stereo separation is really an issue for your stereo instruments, you could try stereo collapsing your instruments a little bit. Like personally with my DAW, like they come with, I mean, the mixer has like stereo collapsing like capabilities, so it's very easy to do that. But I keep my mixes sounding relatively clean, but I feel like it gets muddy at times because I use a lot of reverb. But generally, you want to keep reverb out of the basses and like the lower register. That's generally my philosophy, but it's hard to really say how I.
Okay, so it depends on whether you're talking from a traditional or hybrid perspective. Personally, from a hybrid perspective, I feel that there is definitely a place for mono and stereo instruments because I use a mix of both. But the sound, the initial signature is almost never mono. Mono is usually limited to things like sound fonts. But I do believe that like I said, there's a time and a place to use mono instruments. Typically, if you really want to highlight the contrast between one element and another, you would put one as mono and one as stereo. But I really feel like that's for more hybrid situations where you've got so many different kinds of sounds going on at once that's one of the areas that you really want to exaggerate. It's tough. And well, Frozen Knight knows this. With guitars, you would hard pan to either direction.
Yes, yeah. I mean, pretty much every metal musician knows to hard pan rhythm guitars, both left and right. Two unique takes of rhythm guitar.
Yeah. But personally, I don't pan anything.
Yeah, I noticed
beyond. I'd say beyond like 30 to 40, like that. I feel like that's enough. I never hard pan anything. I feel like that's a bit too much, but that's my style, and
I get that.
It works well enough for me. But I would say, mono versus stereo, definitely just experiment. Like I said before,
experimenting is the best thing you can do as an orchestral musician, unless you're strictly classical and you just love like writing for traditional instruments.
Yeah.
If you're like modern orchestral and like stuff like that, like just experimenting is the best thing you can possibly do. Just trying unique instrument patches. Like there's like hundreds of thousands of contact like sample libraries out there that like all have like so many unique instruments. It's really hard to not take that opportunity.
Yeah. Well, another thing is that even before the advent of Contact, people were experimenting very heavily.
Absolutely.
Well, you remember that guy Amon Tobin?
Yeah.
He was doing this stuff in the freaking 1990s. Like I wasn't doing jack squat in the 1990s. I was a kid.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. So I mean, like experimentation will get you freaking far. It'll get you so far.
Yeah.
You just
absolutely.
You have to want it. If you don't want to hear anything different, you're not going to get anything different. You're going to be upset at yourself because everything's the same. Just go for it. I'm just going to tell you, just don't fall into like the box. Like don't stick. Oh, that was my fault.
Don't stick to your don't get trapped in a box. Don't feel like you have to keep producing the same song over and over again. So just try to do something. Try to keep pushing yourself to the next level as a musician, and you will get better. You will become a more well-rounded musician. But I think the alcohol is really setting in because I can't fucking think straight, dude.
It's already set in for me. If you couldn't tell by the freaking snort that I just made.
How much alcohol do we have?
I sneaked one on stream actually.
What?
Yeah, they saw me drink it. They actually,
how did I not see that?
Because you weren't paying attention. I drank the remainder of the bottle, and it was really funny because I held up the bottle, the little bit of it, and I was like, eh. And then I drank it while you were talking.
Well, now I have to drink some, you piece of shit.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, sorry. This is a Christian.
Excuse me.
This is a Christian chat.
Actually,
I'm sorry.
I'm more princess than you are.
Oh, don't let that. Yeah.
I wouldn't let it. Even
Isabel. Radiarc, we need you here.
You do, actually.
I can't do this without you.
No, you can't.
I better have another drink to catch up.
You know, I want to... Let's think about all the people that couldn't do it without me. Actually, no, I think you could. You would just have less of a reason. Because think of that BoJack t-shirt that you got.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I guess I'm not just not really an entertaining person, but
he is entertainer. Don't worry.
But I'm sorry if I can't really Well, thank you, my friend.
You need.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh shoot, freaking. Okay.
I can't really read. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't really read your name, but it's like in a different. It's in a Russian language, Eastern European language. I can't really read, but I translated it, and it comes out to be. You have very beautiful music. Thank you for it and your time that you spend on this creation. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you work hard.
I do spend a lot of time on my music. I spend up to 4 to 8 weeks on a song. So I do spend.
How do you do that?
The problem is I second guess myself a lot. That's probably one of the musicians' worst things is that they second guess themselves. And
Just don't. If you feel like you're actually, this goes for everyone. If you feel like when you're writing something, you're making a compromise because you don't want to go out and do the hard thing that you actually want to do, just freaking get over yourself and do it. Because you're going to hate yourself so much more if you upload something and you're like, man, there's that one part where I could have done that thing, but I was just too lazy.
You're always going to be that. You're always going to be that.
Yeah, just do it.
After you finish a song, you're always going to be like, well, I could have done that. I could have changed this. I could have done better.
Yeah, but if you think about it while you're making it, just go ahead and
do it. Just do it.
There's no reason not to do it. You haven't uploaded it yet. Nobody's been able to listen to it. Just do it. You're going to feel so much better about yourself knowing, well, shoot, I did everything before I uploaded it, and even though I see things now, I did what I could, and that's fine. You did what you could, so you did everything that you could do, and that's information you can carry on to the next song. How did you feel about the new Ponies at Dawn album? And
sorry,
favorite?
I'm sorry, I totally missed that guy's. I always feel bad when I miss people's questions. We always ask for people's questions, and I always feel. It's not like we were getting a wave of just questions. We're just
address it. It's not.
Yeah, I don't want to let people down. I don't want to do that. But yes, how did you feel about the new Ponies at Dawn album? Well, both of us were on it. We both had adjacent songs. Our songs were next to each other.
Yeah, they as they should be, as all things should be.
I really enjoyed it. Personally, my favorite album is still Guardians.
Yeah.
My favorite album is still Guardians. My second favorite album is Voyager. I think that was before Radiarc's time, before he knew about Ponies at Dawn, yes.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to continue do a brief rundown, but yes. Yeah, I really enjoyed the new album. Of course, there are a lot of this fandom keeps getting more and more good at music. Of course, you can't dispute that. People are getting just insanely good, and I don't even know if I can keep up. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest.
The dumbest thing I've heard from you. Of course, you can freaking keep up, dude.
Every time I hear, there was one song. I think my favorite song on the new album was the one by 3 people. It was the last song. It's called Will of the Wind. It reminded me of Will of the Wisps, the new Ori game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for that game. Mm-hmm. But shit, I really like that game. Game?
No, TNP Cook, my 2 favorite artists. What?
Oh man, what a good guy. But my favorite.
Actually, I know that person, but I'm not going to tell you how.
Okay, you'll tell me later.
Okay.
But my favorite song on Enigma would be "The Will of the Wind." Those three guys, they know Atmosphere. They are. I'll show you later. They do know Atmosphere.
Was John Doe one of them, or was it someone else?
No. It was. Zephy Sona said Room VR, Mufaya, and Jetty. Yeah, that was them. It's 3 people I don't really know.
Interesting.
But
definitely show me later, because I do remember listening through the teaser, and there were a couple songs toward the end I was like, wow, why'd you put them there?
Yeah, exactly.
Really freaking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, too many swear words for my Christian chat.
Wait, when did... I might have said one, but when did you... I don't recall that many.
Excuse me?
Did I say Tushy?
What?
Gosh, I said butt too many times.
Stop saying buts. That's
sorry.
That is unacceptable,
No.
Radiarc.
Look, I'm trying to be good for his Christian server. I really want to be admin.
This is my Christian YouTube
want to
channel.
Be admin.
I can't give you admin until you get a little bit better. You shape up your act, Radiarc.
Okay,
I
guys,
can't do
think
that.
of bar is soap in my mouth. Good thing I have this alcohol here. Alcohol kills all the germs.
Sorry, this is probably the first in a long time you'll hear us like this. But Radiarc, what do you think about Enigma? What do you think about Ponies at Dawn? You know,
Enigma?
yeah.
Literally,
You know, if you're having a drink, I better have one too.
Literally, Well, I didn't listen to the entirety of Enigma, but like I said, they put a lot of songs that were really good toward the end, and I just, like, what? Why would
If I had two.
why would you do that? Like, it.
Wait, what?
No. Huh?
What are you saying? Why would you do what?
No, why would they put songs that were, like, really good at the end? Cause
No. They do it based on like style, like genre, and like pacing and stuff like that.
Oh.
Excuse me. All this alcohol is really fucked up, dude.
Man, okay, so.
I think we've had quite a bit to drink.
A little
dude.
bit. But, okay, so with Enigma, I listened to, well, of course we listen to our own songs because we suck.
Yeah.
But we also listen to other people's songs, and it started out pretty strong. As usual, there were a few where it was like, yeah, okay, that feels like generic EDM. But I did hear some songs where I was intrigued because I didn't join join back to the stream in time. I can't remember what I was doing, but I had something else going on. But there were definitely some songs where I was like, okay, and I want to keep a tab on these people because they sound like they know what they're doing, and I'm really excited for that. So I feel like Enigma maybe isn't as good as Guardians, but it's only a step below. I feel like it's a glimpse of what's to come. I feel like the fandom has something really cool up its sleeve if it chooses to pursue it. So,
Well said.
yeah.
Well, Radiarc, did you have your drink?
No, but I've had enough. I mean, I've had a
How much
lot.
have you had? You're already on your second. I say your third bottle.
No, that one's yours. I put it beside yours to make you think that you drank more. I thought it was funny.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, you haven't watched Agretzko yet.
No, I haven't.
Mhm.
You have to show me that later. But
No,
holy shit.
it's okay. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Pour a shot, Radiarc.
They have to pour a shot?
Please don't spill that on my keyboard.
Dude, they're freaking empty.
Okay, good. But oh man, it's only 10:03, dude. I can.
Ligma.
Shut your face. Shut your face. Let's have this drink.
I just wanted you to be mad at me one time.
I have a feeling I'll be mad at you multiple times this weekend, but we'll see.
Oh, of course.
Okay, sorry guys. We need to catch up, Radiarc. You know,
We need those questions
We need those questions, and we need them.
to answer. Actually,
Hold on. Zeffy's.
I'll be listening. I need to wash off my hands because alcohol.
That's fair. I'll just say it loudly. Okay. Zeffy says, also, they like to put strong chill songs at the end for pacing reasons because they don't want to leave off on something high strung. He's right, though. Like, that's how they do it. They usually put...
Say that one more time.
They put strong chill songs, you know, like atmospheric songs, at the end for pacing reasons because they don't want to leave off on something high strung. You know, I remember that because for Voyager, I made this song that was kind of like atmospheric. It had a lot of reverb, but the ending is like reserved for like softer orchestral pieces, not like ours where it's kind of like it's got a lot of moving
In
parts.
that case, I'm gonna make the edgiest freaking thing I can make for next
Oh
album.
my god, you should do that.
Give me first.
Give me first place, first song of the album.
Take that and shove it up your butt.
I'm not. I don't know. Oh my god, it's too bad it sucks so much.
Dude, I'm gonna get to see Forever Free. Do you realize it's been 4 years since I last met him in person?
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, I met him before he went on his missions trip.
Never met the man in person. I never met him in person.
He's really not that. He's not a bad guy at all.
I didn't think he seems pretty.
Yeah, he's
pretty cool. That's good. I never. I never saw him as that person.
Mormon.
Yeah, I got no issue with that.
I'm not laughing at him because of that.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just he freaking left for 2 years, and everyone's like, "Where'd he go?" Well,
he went
on his mission trip.
Didn't he go to South America?
Yeah. Well, somewhere that isn't America. He definitely went, and I remember him because he was at Everfree Northwest 2014, and he was like, "Hey, I know you. My favorite song of yours is The Concept." I was like, "What? You actually remembered one?" Because
wow,
nobody freaking remembers songs, especially back then. People didn't remember songs unless you're popular. So I was like, "No way,
dude, we're not popular."
Well,
no, we're not. That's okay though. I'm happy with these people and
we don't need to be The thing is, we don't need to be popular.
You're right.
We just need to make what we want to make, and that's it.
You're right. We've got so many. Oh, hold on. I've been trying to keep up with the chat, but we keep going off on tangents, and I guess that's what this chat is for.
Yeah.
Me and Radiarc are normal people. We do stuff, and we just like having a good time. We thought this would be a good time.
Nor/MLP/ILPL.
Oh my god. Let's see here. I have a hard time listening to Ponies at Dawn albums in full because there's just so much. I don't blame you.
I'm not gonna.
That shit, it's a lot of songs.
That's friggin' everybody with Ponies at Dawn. There's just a lot of friggin' songs.
So many songs.
Oh shoot. I almost dropped my glass. You do realize, though, that that's 60-something songs.
Absolutely.
I would put on average, 4 minutes long. Jesus. That's a long time to be sitting there listening to a dang album.
Their albums go for 7 hours, dude. It's ridiculous.
That's most of a work shift.
Whoa.
So, if you want to... Well, if you have the luxury of spending that listening to Ponies at Dawn, be my guest. You're freaking lucky to be able to do that.
I know.
Man, I can't do that at my job. People will get pissed if I do that because I make faucets for a living and I'm part of an assembly line. And if you don't hear what the next person's saying, it's like, oh, shoot, I didn't know we were supposed to change over that friggin' model.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a dang bummer.
I guess I do something different. I'm a chemist.
You're a chemist.
Well, fuck you. Okay, but yeah, I'm a chemist.
Hey, no, I respect you, dude. You went to college for this. You deserve to make all this money. You deserve to have a good job.
Make all this money.
Listen. Look here, listen. You make, number one, you make more money than I do. Number two, you have a job that you went to school for. Number three, well, you're a chemist. That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And it does make my parents happy, so that's good.
Yeah. Do you think my parents are... Well, to be honest, I feel like my parents settled.
Oh, we'll talk about this later, Radiarc. I don't want that to get on stream.
No, it's cool, dude.
Okay, we want to be a happy stream.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna keep it entertaining. We're good. We're good people. We swear. Okay.
Look,
comment. I love this comment.
Oh, go for it.
I'm gonna read it. TNP Cook says, "My headcanon is you guys are in some hotel room drinking travel-sized booze."
Wait, You're so close to being right. It's not even funny.
Oh my god.
You are so close to being right.
It's my shitty apartment. Oh my god, you have no idea.
Yes, this is travel size booze.
It is travel size booze. It's like 200 milliliters per bottle.
It's even worse. It's 100 milliliters.
Shit, I forget. It's 100 milliliters.
That's why we can have a whole bottle and not give a care. I said care because it's a Christian server.
You're right. I'm sorry. It's a Christian server. I'm gonna be more polite. Okay. But we do have another question right here.
But isn't polite.
Question by GRM Zilla says,
hi.
Who's your favorite obscure artist? I'm a big fan of SC. Oh wow, SC Dave. That's like an old name.
Speedcore Dave?
Yeah.
He did a panel at one of the BronyCons actually.
You go first.
Okay.
Simon.
Well.
Who's your favorite obscure artist?
So my favorite obscure art. That's tough because all my favorite artists are actually relatively well known, but for weird reasons. It's like Flutterx. Everyone knows Flutterx, but I don't. Do people remember Flutterx now? 2018.
It's hard to say. He hasn't made a song in like forever.
Yeah, I know. My favorite weird artists are Flutterx and Seventh Element. Seventh Element, I don't even know how he got into the popular sphere. Not dissing him or anything. I admire his work. He's just really weird, and it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like something a lot of people would, invite onto BronyCon's main stage. Like I said, I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying it's amazing that someone as just unique as him got there.
Yeah.
It's really impressive. So I guess if I had to say my favorite obscure artist, it'd have to be Seventh Element. A lot of people know Flutterx. Seventh Element doesn't have many subs.
Right.
I think some people still don't know he exists.
Seventh Element has really made he's made a presence at like cons now.
Yeah.
He's actually at Ciderfest, I believe.
What?
I'll double check,
okay.
but I'm pretty sure he's at Ciderfest.
Well, this sounds bad, but I mean con in a different sense. He's more of a con man than he is a YouTube song man.
Yeah.
Like he performs at conventions. He has stuff on YouTube and same stuff that he performs at cons, but
right.
He actually does vary his stuff, and I know this for a fact because he uses a keytar for key switches.
Shit, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, he does. Like all the weird like variances in speed and tempo. He does live with his keytar.
That is awesome.
Yeah, like that control. I'm pretty sure he said that controls his filters and all that. But he's an actual DJ with a guitar.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, so
I'm jealous.
He'd have to go to that'd have to be my favorite obscure artist.
Yeah.
Even though people know him, but people don't know him enough.
My favorite obscure artist is quickly becoming this the Room VR Mufaya thing. Apparently he does like this atmospheric orchestral stuff, which I'm really getting into. Like,
oh, you're gonna have to show me.
I will show you, dude. Like, this guy knows his way around like atmospheric orchestral, and I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
So
that's
I'll show you, but like that would shit, dude. That would be my favorite artist.
Also, EPT, yes, we are.
No, Radiarc. I'm okay. I'm scrolling through the chat right now. Like, I feel like we're kind of getting behind. But
shut the hell your mouth.
Absolutely. Okay.
But what?
I want to answer these guys' questions.
Yeah, it is your stream.
Oh, my stream. It's our stream, Radiarc. Zeffy Sona said he interviewed Forever Free Brony before he left on the mission. Wonder how that went. Shadow Wolf says, I've been working on a song, but it just didn't go, so TBH. I needed advice from someone who has written songs, but yet now I know how to make it somewhat have the right tone and style I want for it now.
Just, just like we said before, experiment.
Yeah, just
like, if
experiment.
Well, for you, I guess it's a more like. Do you approach it from more of a music theory standpoint?
It's difficult. Like, music theory does affect the way I write music, but like I don't actively like utilize it on every song or like every part, every aspect of it.
Right. With me, I mean, I know a few chords. I know chord progressions. Not every chord progression. I just know a few. But just feel your way around music, and then I know this sounds really obvious, but I want you to when you think of something you want to make and then you make it, I want you to close your eyes and listen to it. Does it put you in the place that you want it to put you? Like
Absolutely.
does the atmosphere suit it? If it doesn't, just go back and figure out, okay, well, what about that was wrong? Like what didn't put me in the place that I wanted it to?
Yeah.
And I mean, so long as you have that, it's what you're wanting to make. So just make it.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah. I totally agree. Okay, TMP says popular may be a significant yes. I think he's just responding to our stuff, which was probably a while ago. To come to think of it.
Oops.
FL says still doing drugs. I think we're doing drugs right now.
Well, alcohol
is a drug. Well, who knows? TNP Cook says, do you guys assume your audiences predominantly listen to your stuff as a dedicated activity, like you said about Ponies at Dawn, or is it more passive?
I assume that, I guess at a base, I assume that every fan of mine, everyone who's subscribed to me, at best is exactly what I am, and they listen to what they want to listen to when they want to listen to it. If I so happen to be one of the things they want to listen to, that's great, but I don't ever assume that I am most of what they listen to, because I make what I want to listen to, and I don't even listen to myself like that often. So,
Yeah.
If they listen to me, I'm very flattered. But if they don't, it's fine, because there's a lot of great music out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Personally, well, I like to think my fans are. I like to think like a good chunk of a good handful of my fans are active.
Mm-hmm.
Judging by like the amount of comments they get per song, but probably
a majority. To your CD.
Oh yeah, you did. Majority of my fans are probably passive. Like they don't comment, they just listen. They think, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
I'll give it a thumbs up and I'll listen to it. I'll put it on my daily playlist or put it on like a daily playlist or something. But moving on. Yeah. We gotta catch up, dude. I'm surprised. Excuse me. A lot of people are actually on here. I'm surprised. This is really good.
Surprised.
I guess we're both pretty important people.
Well, sort of.
Shadow Wolf says, I'm honestly just laughing at most of the things you're saying and just making it difficult for me to make my OC. But honestly, this is one of the few times I've laughed in my entire life. Okay, I'm glad I'm making you happy. That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, both of us are in a place where I feel like I could just say about anything right now and I'd laugh anyway.
I think the problem is we do have strong opinions about certain things.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it would be wise to voice them in such a medium where we could be held accountable for.
So here's the thing. If I ever say anything, no matter what the context, I take full responsibility for it because drunk or not, I deserve it. So if I say something about someone, if I'm drunk or if I'm not drunk, I mean it. I'm not just going to say something because I want to say it. I'm going to say something because it needs to be said.
Yeah.
So, controversial opinion, if I say that G-Pro actually isn't that good, he isn't that good, in my opinion. I don't think that he wants to be that good because I haven't seen him try, and he doesn't seem to want to try. But that's my opinion, and I should be held accountable for it.
I kind of hope he doesn't like. Well, maybe we share different opinions.
That's my opinion.
That's your opinion.
That's mine, not his.
I think he'll get better.
He will.
But I don't want to. I guess I'm not the type of person who talks shit about someone publicly. But
and that's another thing. Like, nobody wants to talk bad about somebody else.
No, of course not.
We want to hear good music. I'd like to think that's what everyone wants. Is just to hear good music.
Of course.
So, it's my. I mean, I firmly believe that we should all give 100% every single time. I mean, even if you're just messing around in your DAW and you're like, I don't know what to make. Well, just make something you like.
Yeah. Make music you like listening to.
Yeah.
Like, why would make something you like listening to? That's my philosophy. That's why I make orchestral metal. Symphonic metal.
I listen to it.
Wow, Radiarc, I can't believe you listen to that crap. Jesus Christ. Wow, we're actually getting a lot of comments, Radiarc. Mm-hmm. And when I say a lot of comments, I mean like from a few people, but these are like comments. These are good people. And Radiarc, I like these people. And
of course you do. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Jeez, I kind of lost track of where I was. Zeffisona says, Room VR and I have an unfinished collab. You've motivated me to open it up again. Oh, that's good. You should, definitely finish that. That'd be very good to hear. You should collab with him for the next album. That would be. I mean, I would totally do that. Like if he's interested, he or she, I don't know. If he or she's like interested in doing that, I'd totally be down for it. Well, yeah. But of course, I've got nothing planned for the next Ponies at Dawn, so we'll have to see what happens. But scrolling through, we got this something. Okay. What's your guys' opinion on vaporwave? Vaporwave, Radiarc.
You know, it's funny. I've actually done it before.
Have you?
Okay, so you remember that album Mistaken?
Yes.
The title theme, and there's another song called Depth. They are the exact same song, with slightly different elements. So what I did for Depth was I took the title theme and slowed it down, and then mapped it to a contact patch.
Yeah.
And layered it on itself.
Huh.
Oh shoot.
What was that?
That was my fault. But for real, like I mean, I made vaporwave. It isn't hard to make. It's just, you know, it may not be what you think it is.
I always thought vaporwave was like a slowed down, more of like lo-fi version of a song.
Well, it's like if you took a background song of a commercial and slowed it down.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, that's more of like the traditional vaporwave aesthetic, whatever.
Everyone knows that one song by like what Macintosh Plus, you know, the 420. What was it, 420 something?
I know what you mean. But for real, like, what was the question?
He said, "What is our opinion on vaporwave?"
What's your opinion on Nightcore?
I think Nightcore is complete garbage.
Okay, well, there you have it. It's the exact same thing.
But
you take a friggin' song and you slow it down or you
But-
speed it up.
but
There is no but. But would make it better.
oh no.
And don't even disagree.
FL makes vaporwave.
No.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Radiarc. I make
Vaporwave. I make vaporwave.
Vaporwave.
The poor guy lost his computer, dude.
Oh no! Don't make me feel.
Oh, FL, if you're still listening,
Don't make me
I hope you
feel.
get a new computer soon.
Oh, don't make me feel. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I forgot.
Lol, alcohol works fast.
Yeah, it does. Well,
Radiarc, do you want some water, by the way? I haven't offered you some water, but do you want some water yet?
shoot.
Like, is your mouth, like, really dry?
I mean, it tastes like alcohol.
I constantly drink
so-
water to avoid the hangover, dude. But
Well, traditionally speaking, I don't really get hangovers. I don't really get hangovers. Okay, but if you would like to get me some water, I would not be opposed.
okay, I will do that.
I
But
would
first,
keep everyone entertained.
but first, we have EPT.
First, FERST.
EPT says, Radiarc hot takes. I think he's commenting on your hot opinions of a certain someone that we
Oh god.
probably shouldn't talk about publicly because
no. If
we don't want to, like,
look,
raise some eyebrows.
I don't want to raise any eyebrows. If you want hot takes from me, you ask me in person. I'm not going to tarnish this man's channel just because I have some hot opinion. So let that be as it is.
I think it's good. But Radiarc, would you like me to get you some water?
That would probably be beneficial for my well-being.
Okay, Radiarc, I'm gonna let you entertain these kind people. We'll
I
continue.
can't wait to entertain you.
We'll continue with the next set of questions, which we apparently have, which I can't wait.
Wow. You've got like 3 well,
we have like 9 viewers, I think.
no, I was looking at the ponies you have. You have Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Twilight Sparkle, and Flutterbat.
What?
Why do you have Flutterbat?
Because, well, no, I don't.
What is that? Yeah, that is Flutterbat, you liar!
What, the figurine? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
BronyCon 2014, I think. I think it was
Oh.
2014. Here you go.
Wow.
Radiarc, please drink water.
Thank you.
We don't want you to get sick.
Mm,
Okay.
wait, what? Get sick? I don't do that.
Radiarc.
I had
Okay.
sushi one time. I had fried rice and sushi one time.
This man
With-
threw up all over his comforter.
Listen here. Don't make me say bad words. You're making me very uncomfortable.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. I bet people were probably expecting music chat of us, but
Yeah, well, I mean, they can still ask music questions.
don't worry, guys. The next stream I do will be a strictly music chat.
Yeah, it's
don't
not
worry.
gonna have me here poisoning the whole thing. Don't worry about it.
And I'll have a new computer. I'm building a new computer, guys. Like, I'm building a new computer, so don't worry. It'll probably be for a few more weeks until I can afford the parts, but I'm gonna build a new computer. Then I'll do like a music stream afterwards. It's gonna be really good.
And I'll still send criticism.
You should, because I need criticism. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's-
Okay.
That is the spirit. Friggin', hold on. Everyone needs to know, you should be happy to receive criticism, unless it's from someone you don't care about at all. And I know that's kind of stupid, but if you look up to someone as an artist or as a musician or whatever, you receive criticism from them, you might want to take it to heart. Either that or
Right.
if you know what they're talking about and you already like understand where you need to improve, just take it with a grain of salt apply what you can and discard the rest.
Yeah.
It's I don't feel like it's too difficult because as of right now, there are things I know I need to address. There are things that I don't know I need to address, and well, I mean everything in between. It's whatever, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Radiarc, we do have more questions.
We do have more questions.
You know, these people are very eager to hear more from us, which is a good thing. You know, I do like answering questions. Okay, Mr. Extra asks, I'm curious, how would you go about making a horse cover of a song? Especially, how would you make your voice fit the original music?
I feel that's more of a question for the Pony Tones.
There's this band called, sort of like a cover band called the Pony Tones, which is run by Whoopmaster, and he does an excellent job at organizing it, even though if he does take a bit of time to actually record his parts, but...
Wait, he's going to be at this convention, right?
He will be. We are going to Ciderfest, guys. You know, he will... he will be at Ciderfest with his band called the Wonderbolts.
They're really good, by the way.
They're really good. They do a lot of cover music.
He did a cover of freaking the song by Songbird Serenade.
Yeah, they did. He did that.
And it was...
Holy shit, that was really good.
Exactly. I didn't know he could hit those notes.
Whoopmaster's vocals on that song was incredible.
Not only did he played drums and he hit the notes.
I know. How does someone do that? That's incredible.
And it doesn't sound like much, but if you know the song, you know that it's pretty hard for a guy to do, but he freaking nailed it.
Yeah, the first song right out of the bat at BronyCon this year.
Just straight up ace in the hole. Like, how do you do that?
The first song was Rainbow by Sia at BronyCon this year. And freaking Christ, the dude nailed those notes.
He took a golf hole that was supposed to be 5 miles wide and just hole-in-one'd it completely. Just first swing, he just nailed it. Like, how do you do that? And play the drums at the same time. This guy is amazing. Like, if you want to talk about covers, just listen to the stuff that he and his band have done. And that'll likely answer everything you need. It's incredible. I can't believe the stuff that I'm hearing from them, and I'm really hyped to hear more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm very hyped. Like they're a very well organized group, the Wonderbolts, and I'm very excited to hear them at Ciderfest this year.
But it's very interesting.
Yes.
The Wonderbolts is a very generic name, but I really feel like they deserve it.
I mean, they're a very cohesive group.
Yeah. But
I think it works really well for them.
Yeah, but do go on.
Whew. Sorry, guys. We're gonna need some more alcohol, I'm afraid. But I'm glad like more people are asking questions because this is very good for us. You know, we do like helping out. We do like talking about.
What time is it?
It's 10:30. We do like talking about the music and stuff like that.
Yeah, we do.
As long as we're talking, I could still keep awake. Mr. Extra asks. No, wait, that was a song. That was the question we just asked. Sorry, excuse me. Shadow Wolf asks, what is your opinion on the Midnight Musician and their music? I can't say I've heard them before, but if you'd like to post their channel in this chat, I could take a look at it as soon as I can.
I feel like I've heard their music before.
I feel like I've heard of it too, but I'm kind of unfamiliar with it.
I can't remember any specifics.
Yeah. So yeah, post their channel and we'll take a look. Let's see, Nightcore is garbage. Yeah, of course it is. It really is garbage. Thoughts on lo-fi? Well, I think it has its spot.
Okay,
Radiarc, are you okay?
Yes, lo-fi is okay, but it's. No, I'm not in all of it.
No, I understand.
Man,
How are you feeling?
it's gonna be nice to go to sleep tonight.
How are you feeling though?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
I feel like I could take about a couple more drinks and that's it.
Couple more?
That's it.
Sounds good. 2 more. Okay. Let's take 1 more. We'll take 1 for now.
How much do you have left in your bottle?
Oh, what the fuck? How did you get? What bottle is that?
I cheated.
Why do you keep cheating? Behind my back. Jesus Christ Almighty!
Yeah, he did turn water into wine.
Did I? I turned water into whiskey, more like it. How much are you
Jesus
drinking?
Christ Almighty!
Oh my God! We got more questions yet to answer, Radiarc.
Okay.
Oshkips. Oshkip says they might not remember when they return to answer questions. Oh God, I feel so stupid.
They might not what?
Remember when they return to answer questions. I feel so stupid.
Listen here, you smart individual. I'm gonna roast you over an open fire.
No. We got a question by T&P Cook. It's called.
Yes.
As someone who doesn't want a comprehensive self-investment in making music, what do you suggest I do to present ideas to composers I work with? Well, that's a really hard question.
Just identify what you like. Like, if you... It sounds really obvious, but...
I think that...
If you want someone to make a song that's along the lines of something else you've listened to, just link that song.
The melody and the harmony, they're the two probably most basic components of a song. If you can tell your composer that you want your harmony to follow this pattern, this progression. If you want your composer to follow more of a major progression, a happy progression, or if you want it to follow a minor progression, and if you want the melody to be so and so, you should present more of like a good melody. The composer will know how to work around that. They will probably add embellishments to your song, to your melody, to your harmony. But you should provide probably at least those 2 very basic components. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's my last drink for tonight.
You sure? All right.
Yeah. Just looking around, yep, I feel like I'm...
Are you getting like kind of blurred vision?
Well, not blurred vision, but I'm at the point where it's like, okay, if I drink again, it's probably not gonna be good.
No, I totally get that. We'll call it there. We'll continue.
Hold on, is there anyone else asking any questions?
Yes.
Well, we need to answer them.
Of course. How are you feeling though?
Well enough to answer questions.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. Maybe a bit odd, but have you listened to the Dragon Dogma's OST? It's got some pretty good tracks. I have not listened to it.
Funny you say that, because in playing Project M mod for Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I listened to one track from Dragon's Dogma, and it's become a bit of a meme because every time it comes on, it's like, and people flip out because it's like, oh man, it's like a boss theme. I think Dragon's Dogma has a really good OST. Like, just listening to a couple other songs outside of it, I felt it was pretty good. So, yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
I haven't listened to it. Is it a very good one?
It's reminiscent of Dark Souls.
Okay. I see where that comes from. I see the influences.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and put this away.
But yeah. If you have any other...
Radiarc, would you feel good if we kept, being mentally engaged? How much longer can you stay up? How are you feeling?
I think it would be better if I were to sleep within the next 20 minutes.
20 minutes means 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock sounds good, right? Does that sound good?
It sounds good to me.
Sounds good to you. Sounds good to me. So well, Radiarc is pretty much dead at this point. I can handle my alcohol a little bit better than Radiarc, but
I've also had more.
Oh, have you now?
I've been sneaking drinks on stream too.
Why? Why?
Because it's funny.
No, it's not. Because then you're getting more drunk than I am and tired.
It's really funny. I'm sorry. Well, actually, no.
This is supposed to be a very productive.
You idiot! You would call a drunk stream productive stream, you dummy.
So far, all I've done is add a key switch. I've added a key switch to my cellos and my, I think my violins, and that's about. Wow, I really did nothing. Holy shit. I did nothing.
I wanted to tell you that you probably weren't gonna get jack done.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's your fault.
It's my fault. You're the one who chose the stream.
But the next stream will be productive because you won't be here.
Oh, good. I won't be here. I love to be away from Frozen Night.
Do you now?
He distracts me.
Radiarc?
I don't like the way he speaks. He talks to me as if I'm a dog.
You are one. You know, your shirt says so.
Don't make me cry.
Hey, Radiarc.
What?
Would you like to do this again on Sunday night?
Yes. I wouldn't mind.
I honestly don't mind having a bit of alcohol before work on Monday.
Yeah.
Because
of course.
it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
And I like answering these people's questions.
It makes me feel better.
Zephitona says, Radiarc, go to sleep. You have stuff to do tomorrow. We both have we have a busy day tomorrow.
We both have a busy day tomorrow. We both gotta go to the convention and talk to people. Be like, hey, we're famous, but not really.
We're not famous.
We're not famous, but
no one.
Hey, hello, how are you? We're not famous, but hello.
No one knows anyone in the orchestral community. We're pretty much like nobodies because we can't perform at cons unless we have like an orchestra or
gross status.
basically.
Look, I'm not openly hating the guy. I'm just saying that he's got a status to where he can perform at cons, and it's like, yeah, we'll friggin' whatever, we'll have him.
Yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do, Radiarc? Just play a song over like a speaker and.
A song? You're already thinking way ahead of me. I'm gonna play a dang damage loop.
I just play a damage loop?
Yeah, just play a damage loop and, they'll enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, they freaking will. Because they don't know. They just don't know. Oh, Mr. Extra says, we still love you. Oh. That actually feel good.
Yeah.
Okay. Zephison says, no one knows anyone in the orchestral community, and he says, too true. Yeah, he agrees.
Yeah,
We're like the nobodies, but
yeah.
just
Well,
whatever, dude.
yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm probably gonna go lay on the frozen couch.
You have 15 minutes right here, remember?
No, I think it's best if we just go because I've had enough.
All right.
I may or may not have had one more drink than you.
Maybe you shouldn't have had that extra drink.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the same. But it is your stream, so let me stop sucking the limelight.
Alright. Well, it looks like Radiarc has abandoned me and said he wants to sleep.
I have not abandoned you. I'm just saying that I would like to. I would like to put in a little bit of rest before the cider fest. Gosh, there's so much alcohol.
Well,
Gosh.
you know what? Maybe we should.
Darn it.
Maybe you should go to sleep. Like I know I can handle my alcohol more than you can, but
Well, I've also had more than you. Because I cheat.
maybe you should stop cheating then.
Okay.
On Sunday we're gonna not cheat. You know, we're gonna keep it tried and true.
Well, yeah, duh.
Are you sure you don't want like
Hmm?
you sure you don't want like a pillow or anything?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright guys, I think it's that may be it for the night. Radiarc could not handle any more alcohol, but
I've had I've been sneaking drinks behind your back, but not maybe two.
I don't know how many drinks he's been sneaking behind my back, but
It's been really funny. Cause I did it on stream. Like I held up the bottle while you were talking to the camera, and I drank from the bottle.
fucker.
Yes, insult me more.
Well, we're at like an hour and a half. I guess this is longer than I expected, honestly. But
well, that's another reason why I kept drinking was because I was like, there's no freaking way he's gonna keep streaming.
well, I did because it was making because we were getting questions that you wanted to answer, and it keeps your mind going when you have to answer questions.
You're adorable, man.
No, you are.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys. Well, I guess this is the end of the stream. Well, we'll likely be back on Sunday with some more alcohol, and maybe Radiarc will control himself a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for.
I will.
I promise. In the future, when I build my new PC in a few weeks, I will do a music production and it will be productive because I'll actually do music this time.
Yeah.
And as opposed to just making like a key switch, which is stupid, and instead of composing like actual parts. But I will do stuff next time. But on Sunday, me and Radiarc will be back for more stuff. And we thank you for stopping by. And well, have a good night. Have a night or a good day or whichever, honestly. But thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.